Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, here we are to continue my AFL 23 Adelaide Crows My Coach career mode. And in today's episode we're going to be playing Brisbane Lions at the Adelaide Oval, and it's going to be a huge clash in Sir Doug Nicholls round in the twilight time slot. Now if you haven't gone ahead and checked out last week's episode, please go ahead and do so now, because I'm about to spoil it here. So last week it was, where are we? A very nice 11-point win over the Western Bulldogs for sure. It was one which they made us earn for sure, but once we got off and away in that third quarter, we were always going to be hard to stop, despite them coming back in the final term. And yeah, in the end, a really nice win. And the week before that, it was a good win over the Saints by 24 points as well, for anybody wondering how the last couple of weeks have looked. So back on the home deck where we've been really good this year. And then yeah, next week we're going to be playing the Gold Coast Suns in what will be another big game, but first of all we've got to win this one. So we're going to go ahead and hop right into team selection. Now again, pretty happy to roll unchanged, I reckon. I don't think there's anybody that really needs to come in. I think maybe, like, what have we got here? Do we need to bring in, I mean, somebody like McHenry could be a very handy addition in, but I just feel like that we're rocking and rolling really well recently. I don't think that we need to make any changes at all. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I think that we've got a really good team here, and yeah, I think they'll be all right. So just the lineup selection confirm, and now it is time for Sir Doug Nicholls round, and we'll know every result as well. So here are all the results. We'll go the ladder. We'll do our stakes now that we've got every single result. So the stakes, this is the most simple one yet. You win, and well, you really join the bunch of teams contending for finals and potentially skip the power. You lose, and well, yeah, that takes us a step back, and we'll lose a bit more percentage. And then next week's game with Gold Coast will become really season defining essentially. It'll probably be almost an elimination final in that kind of sense, for sure. But yeah, we need to win this game, and we need to win. Yeah, we just need to win this game desperately. So yeah, winner is absolutely massive, loser absolutely massive as well. It's just such a big game at the Adelaide Oval. But I will see you guys at the Adelaide Oval for Adelaide and Brisbane, and this is a clash which you do not want to miss, because this is going to be a massive game in the fate of this season. See you there. Alright, this is a massive season definer. Sunday afternoon, Adelaide Oval, Sir Doug Nicholls rounds. Big crowd in, you'd suspect, and it does look like there's not a bad crowd in at all. And yeah, this is just going to be probably one of our biggest games of the year, because we have to win it. It is an absolutely must win. Brisbane have called tails, and it is tails. They've won the toss. They're going to go left, or are they going to go right? You'd suspect they go left. They go right. So Brisbane kicking to the right, we kick to our trusty left side, as we like to here at the Adelaide Oval. But here we go, Sunday afternoon footy, huge clash, and we're underway. And now they're off. Rayner in a little bit of space. Goes for home for the first of the day. He makes no mistake there, Cam Rayner. A little bit too easy again. The Lions find the first of the day. Coleman, who got it off to Rayner, who's been the one today for Brisbane, who has started this game really well. Rankin, this is what you cannot let us do. Mitch Hinge now this time in this role. Can he kick our first of the day? We need it. He stands up, he takes the responsibility, and we answer. And the outside 50 again. We've been forced to defend a stack today, and quarter time sign will save us. And not a normal good Adelaide quarter there. We normally do start our first quarters relatively well. A couple of weeks ago we only put 6 on the board against the Cats, and only 9 this week against the Lions. And yeah, clearance has been a real area of issue sometimes, and I mean, it's looked to do that again today. But accuracy again, it's just as simple as that sometimes. Get the basics right, you can win games of footy, and we just haven't been ourselves in this first term. A huge second quarter coming up, and yeah, hopefully we can open the floodgates up and actually get going somewhere. But this is going to be a huge clash in the context of this game, and in the context of our season as well. And playing the AFL a lot, can he kick a goal? That looks pretty good for the ruckman. That is massive. It stays in though. Coleman, I think that might have been Coleman, has kicked a brilliant goal in the pocket. This is our first set shot for the day, and this is just a huge kick, this one. Taylor Walker, in he comes. Does he kick the goal? He does. Huge goal. He passes it off. McCluggage Worrell's just got to run at him. Nobody ran at him. Horrible defending there, and they're going to get another one here, the Lions. Riley O'Brien. Out of there. I don't know who it was. It was Fogarty out of the stoppage at the moment. Now inside 50, in a bit of space, and the siren shall save us. 13 points here at half time. What a game it has been so far. It is Adelaide 3-4-22 to Brisbane 5-5-25. Alright, so it just hasn't been our game so far. We've been trailing for pretty much majority of it, and it's been out of the clearance 4-10, which has been quite a disappointing area in the game. Here's just some other stats. Feel free to slow it down, pause if you want to see a certain stat. We'll go to the player stats now as well, and yeah, rain has been huge for Brisbane. He's been one of their best on ground, and yeah, Duday's been big for us, and I reckon Hinge has had a pretty decent game, but yeah, it's been a little bit disappointing so far. We need to really fight back this second half, third quarter, fourth quarter. It is low scoring, but yeah, very unusual for us not to be competing at the greatest of levels right now. But yeah, huge second half coming up underway, and it's just a huge clash in general, and we need to have a huge quarter. This would be huge. Not wasting any time, Josh Shelley. He puts it through. Huge goal. Shoal. Rankin. Huge moment. Huge goal. The crowd love it. Rankin with the celebration. Couldn't be more perfect for Sir Doug Nicholls round than that. But that is huge. And a brilliant goal, by the way, for Isaac Rankin. Taylor Walker. He wants Riley O'Brien. He had him with hands. Riley O'Brien. Back to Taylor Walker. We worked our way through that one nicely. And the handball chains have worked. We are in front. Rankin, Taylor Walker, a great mark. Really does deserve a great goal. And that's what it gets. Wants Rankin in the middle of the ground. Found him. Well, Ashcroft got it in the end, and he was trying to repel. It's three-quarter time, and that has to be our best quarter of football for the season. We held, we held Brisbane goalless, and we kicked 4 of our own. That was a really nice comeback quarter there. Those are the stats again. Huge last quarter coming up though, because Brisbane are going to fight. It's going to be a low-scoring thriller, but here we go. Final quarter at Adelaide Oval, and we are underway. 7-5, 47 plays 5-6, 36. Huge last quarter, and this could be a spot in the finals potentially on the line, as this is a monstrous clash. It's been a monstrous game. Here we go. Handball back was a huge risk. Ben Keys, can he kick the goal? Yes, he can. Look at him get up and about. Lockie Shoal runs. He lines it up. Does he kick the goal? He does. He's going to be unselfish. He's going to give it off to Fogarty, who leaps up. Fantastic mark there from Fogarty. A mark like that would deserve a great goal as well. Darcy Fogarty. This one is to pretty much just slide those bolts into place. Lock the game away. Darcy Fogarty, you superstar. O'Brien. There's your siren. Time continued to tick down, and we win it by 30 points in one of the greatest games of the year for us. It was a win that we had to work hard for. Brisbane did not kick a goal after half time. As soon as after half time, we just had something different about us. We were back to our normal team, and in the end we win 10-6-66 to Brisbane 5-6-36. Huge game there. Yep, 10-6-66 to 5-6-36 as I said. And the Lions are up by about 20 points or something like that in that second quarter. But in the end, the third quarter and fourth quarter was the best, as we managed to draw it back, and in the end we kicked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consecutive goals from the end of that second quarter to now. And I mean, they did have opportunities later on in the game to win, and accuracy, I mean, I guess for both sides at times wasn't the greatest, but look, we really got tested in that first half, and then the second half we came out and played a lot better. Got a couple of things to get through in today's post-game show and recap when we get back, so just going to go through this. Walker kicked 3 goals in the end. He ended up standing up really nicely. Yeah, we don't really need to go through this too much, just because, yeah, I've got a couple of things to do, and I'm going to offer a couple of players some contracts today as well, especially one which had a really standout game, which we'll be getting to that in a moment. But here's the song. Alright, there it is. So we've got a couple of things to get through now, as, yeah, post-game now is happening, and got a couple of contracts to offer up. But first of all, I want to go over a couple of players which played some really good games today, and it was definitely Duday and Hinge I thought that were really good for mine today. There's the worm. There we go. Best on ground though, Duday, 18 disposals, 11 for Murray, and then 3 goals for Walker, 2 for Fogarty as well. But yeah, I thought Hinge and Duday had some really good games, and so did Murray. And there's a couple of players which are... Oh, we've got the mid-season rookie draft. We'll do that in this episode, I reckon. Yeah, we'll do that in this episode. But what we'll do is we'll do team management, we'll do list management, we'll do player contracts. There's a couple of players which we want to offer up to. Murphy, Crouch, don't worry about that. Seedsman, don't worry about that either. Taylor, Hinge. Now, he had a really good game today, so I'm going to offer him up $327,000 on a 3-year deal on the primary list. Mitch Hinge, do you want to take it? He's accepted. We've got him here for another 3 years. Mitch Hinge. And then there was another one. It was Nick Murray, who's only contracted to this year, so I'll give him another year on the Category A list. Okay, right. So we'll have to move into the primary list. We'll give him 2 years, valued at what? What about 145,000 over the course of both years? Is that good? Will he accept that? Has accepted our offer. Alright, so we've got Nick Murray as well. He's a really cheap one. Now, I don't actually know if we're in the mid-season rookie draft. I don't know if we've got a spot. We'll start the draft. We'll fast forward. We don't have a pick, so we'll complete the draft. If you want to see that, you guys can slow-mo that down. But look, huge win there against the Lions. So where are we now on the ladder? We are in 9th, and we are just a game. Well, we're actually equal with the Giants in 8th spot, and we are a game outside of 4th at the moment. Obviously, percentage is our real issue, but next week we've got a tough task playing Gold Coast in the Northern Territory. But look, it is going to be absolutely huge for sure, and we'll take it to Thursday now. But yeah, absolutely huge. And yet this round we've got some big games as well. And of course this starts to buy around. So the next couple of rounds are going to be a little bit uncertain, a little bit unsure. Yeah, we're going to be a little bit unsure of the ladder and all that. But next week we have a huge game, and it is an absolute must win. Alright, so there we go. Really nice win over the Lions at home. One of the best comebacks we have had. Thank you guys for so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sending you guys names of you on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone. Flame Footy out.